Hello, everyone. My name is Luis Fernando Ibrahim, and it is a great honor to be here at the ILRN conference. Today, I am presenting our research titled Reducing Barriers to the Use of the Metaverse in Higher Education. This work was developed by the General Coordination of Digital Education at the University of Vassouras in Brazil. Today, we are going to explore how we can bridge the gap between complex immersive technologies and the everyday reality of university professors and students. In the post-pandemic educational landscape, we faced a clear mandate to move away from passive broadcast-style teaching and foster genuine engagement. The metaverse emerged as a powerful solution for this. However, we quickly encountered an invisible barrier that we call the digital literacy gap. The sheer complexity of navigating a 3D environment, using keyboard combinations and camera controls, deeply intimidates many educators. If we do not address this initial fear of technology, the metaverse becomes just another frustrating obstacle rather than a viable learning tool. To tackle this, our first strategic choice was the platform itself. We selected Spatial.io primarily for its democratization of access. It runs smoothly on a standard web browser, completely bypassing the need for expensive virtual reality headsets. But more importantly, unlike traditional two-dimensional video conferencing tools like Zoom or Teams, Spatial restores the crucial concepts of place and body. Through customizable avatars, users experience a genuine sense of social presence and co-presence, which is fundamental for collaborative and active learning. Our approach is heavily grounded in cognitive load theory. In any learning environment, a student's working memory is limited. If an individual is spending all their mental energy, what we call extraneous cognitive load, just trying to figure out how to walk around or unmute their microphone, there is no cognitive capacity left to absorb the actual academic content. To solve this, we applied the concept of instructional scaffolding. We designed temporary support structures that help automate the user's navigation skills, making the technology essentially transparent so that true learning can take center stage. To provide this scaffolding, we developed a trifold set of instructional artifacts. First, a quick reference PDF guide. This is designed for dual-screen use, offering annotated screenshots for immediate troubleshooting of avatar creation and basic movement. Second, a navigation video tailored for first-time visitors, focusing purely on the basics: spatial audio, camera angles, and interacting with 3D objects. Third, and perhaps most importantly, a creation video. This is aimed at empowering our educators. It teaches professors how to design and manage their own virtual spaces autonomously without constantly relying on the IT department. A core pillar of our research is the commitment to open science. We firmly believe that educational innovation should be shared. Therefore, all these instructional materials, including the video source files and PDF guides, are publicly deposited in the Zenodo repository. By doing this, we guarantee academic traceability and allow any other higher education institution around the world to download, adapt, and replicate our onboarding methodology for their own specific contexts. To validate these artifacts, we stepped out of the controlled laboratory environment. We conducted our validation during a real-world academic management meeting with the steering committee of the nutrition degree program. This hands-on, immersive approach involved faculty members with highly varied levels of technological fluency. It allowed us to observe their genuine reactions, frustrations, and successes in a true professional context, followed by data collection using a 5-point Likert scale. Our data revealed a fascinating phenomenon that we term the familiarity paradox. Among the participating faculty, 60% had never even accessed a metaverse platform before. However, almost all of them expressed a high intrinsic interest in the technology. This highlights a critical reality for many universities. The faculty is willing, but without structured scaffolding, the initial barrier to entry is simply prohibitive. The technology is not rejected because it lacks potential. It is rejected because it feels overwhelming. The implementation of our artifacts yielded excellent results. The tutorials received an average utility score of 3.8 out of 5, with an impressive 0% rejection rate. Everyone found them helpful to some degree. What we observed was that the instructional materials acted as a powerful knowledge equalizer. They bridged the digital gap seamlessly, allowing complete novices to navigate and interact in the virtual space alongside their more tech-savvy peers without feeling left behind. Looking forward, we have established a three-phase implementation roadmap for the university. Phase 1 focuses on appropriation, using the Metaverse for faculty coordination and planning meetings to build comfort. Phase 2 introduces pilot projects where tech-savvy student monitors act as multipliers to assist their peers. Finally, Phase 3 is full curricular integration, where we will host virtual health fairs and conduct simulated nutritional care practices within the immersive environment. In conclusion, our research demonstrates that complex immersive technology does not face inherent rejection in academia, provided there is adequate, well-designed support. The true human aspect of educational technology does not reside in the software itself. Rather, it is found in our ability to empower people, both teachers and students, to use these tools with confidence and clear pedagogical purpose. Thank you all very much for your time and attention today. I invite you to access our materials via the Zenodo repository link provided on the screen.